Learn all the standard equations of parabola. It's very easy to identify what type of parabola they have given. To find the formula of conditional probability of A over B, we have it as probability of A intersection B by probability of B. If you take this is the shadow of the pole, it is 1 by root 3 times the height of the pole. If you take this as h, this is 1 by root 3 times h. Hello everyone, a warm welcome to one and all. This is your Shruti ma'am lecturing in Vidhyaashram, the Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. So in the previous session, we were discussing about the model question paper prescribed by the Pre-University Board of Karnataka. So in that session, we have discussed how to attend part A questions. So there will be 15 questions in part A. You have to choose any 10 to get 10 marks. Now here in this session, we will be discussing part B questions. Before that, let's see how will be the pattern of your question paper. So as I said, you will be having 5 parts in your question paper: 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 mark, 5 marks and 10 mark question. So in the last session, we have completely discussed about 1 mark questions. So out of 15, attend only 10. In this session, let's see on 2 mark question, how to answer 2 mark questions, and you have to choose only 10 questions from 18 questions. So let's see part B questions which they have asked you. So these are the questions asked in the model question paper. So from the chapter matrices, determinants, permutations and combination, probability. So and you will be having a question from mathematical logic, 2 questions from ratios and proportions. So bill discounting, stocks and shares, sales tax and value added tax, and 1 question from heights and distances, and 1 question from trigonometry, 1 question from parabola, and 1 question from limits, and 1 question from the derivatives. Next, you will be having 2 questions from the applications of derivatives and 1 question from the chapter indefinite integral. So these are the questions you may expect for 2 marks question. So let's solve this model question paper part B questions. So here is our first question. Find x and y if 2, 3, 7, 5 plus 2, x minus 2, y minus 1, 5 is equal to 4, 1, 7, 10. We know that we can add any 2 matrices with the corresponding element. Hence, I will add these 2 elements. We have here equality. We know 2 matrices are equal if their corresponding elements are equal. So if you add these 2, then that will be equal to 1. Hence, we will get the equation 3 plus x minus 2 is equal to 1. Solving this equation, I will get x is equal to 0. One more thing I have to find out is y minus 1, but it is 7 plus y minus 1 is equal to 7. So 7 cancels, we get y is equal to 1. Hence, we will find the answer. Next, we have prove that in any determinant, any 2 rows or columns are identical, then the value of the determinant is 0. So you will be having 1 question from the properties of determinant. So take, here they have given any 2 rows, columns are identical. Identical means it must be having the same elements. So therefore, I have taken here A1, A2, A3, A1, A2, A3 in the first 2 rows. The last row I have changes. You know the expansion of determinant, just expand it using any row or column. Here I have expanded it using the first row. So A1 into A2B3 minus B2A3 minus A2 into A1B3 minus B1A3 plus A3 into A1B2 minus B1A2. So on solving this, here we have all the elements in plus or minus form, hence all the elements get cancelled and the value of the determinant is 0. You can take the delta in the form of A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, B1, B2, B3. Here we have made the last 2 rows as identical. Similarly, you can take any 2 columns also in the form of an identical elements. So hence, you will get, however you write the determinant where any 2 rows or columns are identical, the value of the determinant will become 0. So let's see the next question here. In how many ways can 7 students and 4 teachers can be seated in a row if no teachers can sit together? So we have 7 students and 4 teachers. So 7 students can occupy the place of 7 factorial ways. So the teachers cannot sit together. Hence, they have to sit in between the students. Hence, we will be having 8 empty places. Suppose you take the students 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 students. So, they have to fill any 4 places in between the students here. So, you will be having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 places. They have to occupy any 4 places between the student. Hence, it will be 8P4. So, the value is 7 factorial into 8P4. Next, we have probability of A is 3 by 4, probability of B is 1 by 2, probability of A union B is 1. Find probability of A over B, that is we have to find the conditional probability. To find the formula of conditional probability of A over B, we have it as probability of A intersection B by probability of B. So, here we don't know the value of probability of A intersection B. Hence, we need to find out probability of A intersection B using the total probability, that is probability of A, probability of B minus probability of A union B. On solving these values, we have 3 by 4 plus 1 by 2 minus 1. On solving this, we will get 1 by 4. Next, substitute the value in the formula, cancel it, you will get it 1 by 2. So, next we have, if the truth value of P conditional Q or R is false, then find the truth value of P, Q and R. So, here a compound proposition is given. We have to find the truth value of each component statements P, Q and R. We know that if you have conditional, so it is false when the first statement is true and the second statement is false, then we say it is false. So, according to that statement, we can take the first statement P as true and the second statement Q disjunction R as false. So, when we say in disjunction, the compound statement is false when both are false. That is why if Q is false and R is false, then only Q disjunction R is false. So, hence we will get the truth value as P is true, Q is false and R is false. Next, we have what must be added to each term of the ratio 4:5 so that it becomes 7:8. We doesn't know what value must be added. Hence, we take plus x plus x. Since 4:5 can be written in the form of 4 by 5. So, solve this. So, and the answer you will get it as x is equal to 3. So, you need to solve it. Solve it and write the steps needed for this requirement. So, the marks will be awarded for the required step and for an answer, correct answer in 2-mark question. So, therefore, hence we can take 4 plus x by 5 plus x is equal to 7 by 8. So, on solving this equation, we will get the value as x is equal to 3. Next, we have if A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3 and B is to C is equal to 6 is to 13, find A is to B is to C. If we have to write the ratio in the form of A is to B is to C, we need at least the value of B to be same. So, here we have 6, but here we have 3. Hence, to make it 6, in the first ratio, I will multiply 2 so that it becomes 4:6. Now, I can write the A is to B is to C ratio in the form of 4:6 is to 13. So, these are the 2 steps required here. So, which carries 1 marks each. Hence, this is a 2-mark question. Next, we have true discount on a bill was ₹100 and banker's gain was ₹10. Find the face value of the bill. The chapter bill discounting is very easy only when you know all the formulas. So, here we have true discount as banker's discount minus banker's gain, that is BD minus BG. So, here we need banker's discount. So, to need banker's discount, we need to add this, that is 100 plus 10, 110. We need to find out the face value. The formula for face value is BD into TD by BG. Substitute the value, cancel the terms, you will get it as ₹1,100. Next, how much income can be obtained from an investment of ₹10,725 in 6.5% stock at 143? Also find the amount of stock that can be purchased. So, first we need to find out the income. We know that income is always divided by the amount in terms of cash. So, that is equal to, so here if you calculate this amount is ₹10,725. So, it is 6.5% and here cash. So, on solving this, we will get the income as rupees 487.5. So now here for an amount of 143, the stock is 100 rupees. So for the amount of 10,075, what will be the amount of stock? So now here the amount for 143, the stock purchased is rupees 100. So for the amount of rupees 10,725, what is the amount of stock? So that is on calculation, we will get the value as rupees 7,500. Next we have Reena paid rupees 60 as sales tax on watch worth rupees 1,200. Find the rate of sales tax. To find the sales tax, it is always sales tax divided by the market price into 100. So therefore here it is 60 by 1,200 into 100, which is equal to 5%. Next we have find the angle of elevation of sun when the length of the shadow of a pole is 1 by root 3 times the height of the pole. So here we have a pole and this is the angle of elevation you can consider. So they have given the shadow of the pole. So if you take this is the shadow of the pole, it is 1 by root 3 times the height of the pole. If you take this as h, this is 1 by root 3 times h. So for that we will apply tan theta. It is opposite by adjacent, hence we get h by 1 by root 3, h gets cancelled, so it is reciprocal root 3. For tan theta it is root 3 means theta is equal to 60 degree. Next we have if sin A is equal to 3 by 5, cos B is equal to minus 8 by 17 and A lies in second quadrant because it is from pi by 2 to pi. So and B lies in second quadrant again. So in the second quadrant, so sin is positive and cos is negative. So this is pi by 2 pi. So we are talking only about this quadrant. Hence we have sin as positive 3 by 5, cos as negative minus 8 by 17. So once you know 3 by 5, you can find cos. Once you know cos as minus 8 by 17, you can find sin using the rule of Pythagoras theorem. Now we need to find out the value of sin A plus B. Expand it, we know sin A plus B is sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. We know that sin A cos B is given. Cos A sin B can be calculated using the Pythagoras rule I said. So from that we can get cos A as 4 by 5. But since it lies in second quadrant, its value is negative. Sin B can be written as 15 by 17. On solving this, we will get the value as minus 84 by 85. So next we have find the equation of the parabola whose focus is 1, 0 and directrix is x is equal to minus 1. Learn all the standard equations of parabola. It's very easy to identify what type of parabola they have given. Since here the focus lies in the positive x-axis, the standard equation of the parabola is y square is equal to 4ax and a they have given as 1. So therefore, when you substitute in the standard equation, the answer or the equation of the parabola is y square is equal to 4x. Next we have evaluate limit x tends to 0 sin ax plus bx divided by sin bx. Now we know the standard limit, that is limit as x tends to 0 sin x by x can be written in the form of 1. So here we have ax, so let me divide it by ax. Here we have bx, let me divide it by bx, so that it will get in the standard form. So for that purpose, I will divide both numerator and denominator by abx. Once you divide by abx here, so here you can take 1 by b as a constant. So then it is sin ax by ax, which usually can be taken as 1 after applying the limit. So bx cancels, here you are left with 1 by a. Similarly in the denominator, ax cancels, so the first term will be 1 by b. Sin bx can be taken as 1 after applying the limit, then we are left with 1 by a. So hence both terms will get cancelled, hence the value of the limit can be taken as 1. So next we have if y is equal to square root of x plus square root of x plus square root of x until infinity, prove that dy by dx is 1 divided by 2y minus 1. So this is an example of infinite series, that is differentiation of infinite series. So here I can express the other terms in the form of y, because y itself is nothing but root of x plus root of x plus root of x. Hence, I'll express the remaining terms in terms of y. Squaring on both sides, I'll get y square is equal to x plus y. Then differentiate on both sides. After differentiating on both sides and evaluating each and every term, you will get the final answer dy by dx is equal to 1 over 2y minus 1. Next we have, if s is equal to 5t square plus 4t minus 8, find the initial velocity and acceleration. So the displacement is given. Velocity is nothing but rate of change of displacement with respect to time. So rate of change is nothing but the derivative of the particular term with respect to time. Hence we have to derive the displacement to get the velocity. So therefore here ds by dt can be taken as t square can be taken as 2t. 2t into 5 is 10 plus 4. So this is the initial velocity. So this is the velocity here. So initial velocity means we will take time as 0. So if you put t is equal to 0 here, so this implies velocity is equal to 4. So this is the initial velocity. Next we need to calculate the acceleration. Acceleration is rate of change of velocity with respect to time. So velocity we have already got the equation as 10t plus 4. Again differentiate it to get the acceleration. So you will get the value as 10. Or derive the velocity once to get the acceleration. Next, find the average cost and marginal cost of an output of 10 units if the total cost function of a firm is given by C is equal to 5x square plus 2x plus 3, where x is output in units. So the total cost function is given. So to find the average cost is always total cost divided by x. So therefore, if you divide this equation by x, then it is 5x plus 2 plus 3 by x. Put x is equal to 10 here. On solving this, we will get the value as 12.3. Next, we need to find out the marginal cost. So the marginal cost is always derivative of the total cost. So you need to differentiate the given equation. It will become 10x plus 2. On taking x is equal to 10, the value is 102. Next, evaluate integral of log x into dx. So here I am applying integration by parts. So here integral of log into dx, I will take it as integral of log x into 1 into dx. So to apply the integration parts, we have first function integral of the second minus derivative of the first, again integral of the second with respect to dx. So here integral of dx is nothing but x, derivative of log x is 1 by x, integral of dx is x. So x get cancelled, so we will get integral of dx again. So again integral of dx is x plus integration constant. Hence the integral of log x dx is x log x minus x plus c. So these are the few questions in the model paper of part B section. We will take part C in the next session. Until then, keep watching, keep learning, keep exploring. Thank you.